Flow Show, no filter. Back for another episode on this TGIF Friday. What is going on, everybody? We got a lot to talk about. Some Diddy news that y'all finally might want to hear. And we got a whole bunch of other crazy stuff going on. But before I get into that, let me cover my ass. No Diddy. The thoughts, views, and opinions shared on the Flow Show No Filter are for educational and entertainment purposes only. I am not a professional. I am just good. Happy TGIF. TGIF Friday. Thank God it's Friday. We made it through another week, y'all. Doesn't it feel good? And we finally got some Diddy news that y'all probably are going to be happy to hear. Anybody in the chat, can you tell me, make a guess of what the pretty good news or kind of good news about Diddy? What's the good news about Diddy today, y'all? Let's see if anybody in the chat, let's see who the quickest can know what's the good news. All right, Fire Glory, what is the good Diddy news today? Let us know in the chat. Give everybody in the chat a little summary. Sherry says she don't know. Fire Glory, go ahead and fire away. What is the good Diddy news? Well, no pardon could be possibly, but that's not what I haven't heard that so far. There you go. Courtney got it. Courtney got it. Congratulations, Courtney. So the good Diddy news we got today is the prosecution wants max sentence. And of course, no release on bond. We're going to get into that. They looking for somewhere around damn near 10 years. This new prosecutor, Jay Clayton, or whatever his name is, he ain't fucking around. Remember, they had till last night at midnight to respond to the defense's argument of letting Diddy out, giving him bail. They turned in their response at the very last minute, and it was a hell of a response. We're going to go over that today. So I told y'all it's a war. It's a war going on behind the scenes. We're going to talk about that. We'll get into a little bit about some of this mysterious footage, the footage findings with the Epstein file case. They got some mysterious findings with the video. I don't know what to believe, but we're going to go over that anyway. Also, Shannon Sharpe has another $20 million lawsuit. I'm calling him Shannon Not So Smart, Not So Sharp. And we got a lot to get into today, y'all. So we gonna definitely, Dennis, it's a fucking asshole on the loose. If we have time, I want to get to that at the end. We got a manhunt for somebody who has unalived like 4 people, family members. A baby was left stranded. We're going to get into all that later. But first, we got to talk about this Diddy news. But first of all, y'all, the Flow Meet and Greet weekend. I'm going to put the link, this special link for y'all in this chat. People are already signing up. It's a lot of work going into this event. I want y'all to do me a favor. If y'all are ready to sign up, sign up. Don't wait to the last minute. Please sign up like today. I've only can accommodate 20 people, and we already got people who are local to Cleveland that have already signed up, and I don't want y'all to miss out. I got the link in the chat. It is an Eventbrite link. Please sign up. There's a discounted rate for the first 20 people. Well, if people that sign up over today or over the weekend, there's a discounted rate. Monday, I'm going to have to be posting it on my Instagram and my Facebook. And pretty much y'all already know how my Facebook and Instagram is bananas. The minute I post over there, it's pretty much going to fill up. And I don't want nobody to miss out on this great event. Putting a lot of work in. And the sooner that those shot slots get filled up, the sooner I can go on planning. So please, 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 y'all know the only way it gets done right is if I do it myself. So please, please, please don't be waiting around. We want to do this event. Everybody wants to meet each other. Let's not play around and go ahead and sign up. The Eventbrite link, it's a special link for y'all, is in the chat. I put it in there twice. Now, if somebody misses out and it's closed, don't be mad at me. I did that. Y'all know how it took about 5 hours for me to put all that together the other night, and hotel calls and all type of stuff. It's a lot of work. And so I want to get these. On Monday, I'm posting it on my social media because I want to get these slots full so I can go to the next phase and plan in this event. Especially now that at least we know the prosecution is going for damn near like a 10-year sentence or something like that. We're going to get into that story. But the weekend is going to be in Cleveland, October 4th and 5th. The sentencing is October 3rd for the Diddy case. Hopefully, we could be getting together to celebrate for that weekend for the meet and greet retreat, or we might be getting together to cry and sulk because they let Diddy go. So we don't know, but we are getting together October 4th. The sentencing is October 3rd. We will be together October 4th, karaoke and partying, and then the first ever live in studio Flow Stove Filter episode that the Flow community is all going to be a part of will be that Sunday, October 5th. October 3rd, 4th, 5th. Yep. Which is a Sunday. So I'm looking forward to all of that. Shout out to Tracy. Shout out to Debbie. Shout out to Dan. Shout out to the people who have, I don't know the other ones, but offhand, I do know Tracy, Debbie, Dan have signed up. Thank you guys for getting the link and just signing up and get ready to go, because that really helps me get to planning. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So let's get into this article, y'all. The prosecution ain't playing around. Without further ado, CBS News. Prosecutors seeking long prison term for Sean Diddy Combs and opposing bail. Now we know the defense is trying to get Diddy bail. They saying he shouldn't even be in prison or jail. They saying that he needs to be let go, so on and so forth. We heard rumblings of Trump saying that he's going to pardon Diddy, but he's waiting to see how the bail hearing goes. Basically throwing threats out there. Remember, we said that there's some type of war going on behind the scenes. And this even proves what I said yesterday about a war going on, because you got Trump making threats. You got the defense, got their ass on their shoulders, feeling like they running shit. And just when it looks like the prosecution and the government is getting bullied, oh, they come back swinging. Not just responding and saying that Diddy shouldn't get bail. They came back saying, and we want more time than we previously asked for. That even shocked me. Y'all know I normally call out what happened. I didn't see this on my bingo card. I didn't know the prosecution was going to say not only does he not deserve bail, but we want his ass locked up for longer than the 3 to 5 years that they were asking for before. They trying to push that fucker to 10 years, damn near 10 years. Listen to this letter from the prosecution. This is the official court document. Happy TGI Friday, y'all. This was a rough fucking week, but at least it's ending on a note where these prosecutors are not effing around. So this is what, to the Honorable Aaron Subramanian, United States District Judge of the Southern District of New York. Dear Judge Subramanian, this is from the government, from the prosecutors. Despite the court's clear ruling that the defendant must be detained pending sentencing following his conviction on 2 felony counts, the defendant moves again for bail. As the court correctly found after written and oral submissions by the parties on July 2nd, 2025, the defendant's detention pending sentencing is mandatory. There are no exceptional circumstances justifying his release. And even if there were, the defendant cannot demonstrate by clear and convincing evidence that he is not a danger to the community. Further, following the court's unambiguous ruling, the defendant now seeks relief without even attempting to demonstrate a reason for reconsideration. Because the defendant's motion fails to demonstrate any of the required showings, he fails to carry his burden, and the motion should be swiftly rejected. Y'all don't hear me though. The defendant has presented no reason for the court to reconsider its detention ruling. The defendant asks the court to reconsider its July 2nd, 2025 ruling that the defendant must be detained pending trial, but fails to even address the proper standard for a motion, let alone even meet it. This court properly denied the defendant's request for bail on July 2nd, 2025, and the defendant has failed to present any reason for the court to reconsider its ruling. The court should deny the defendant's motion on that basis alone. The applicable law, where, as here, a defendant's bail application pending appeal was previously denied, a renewed motion for bail is properly considered as a motion for reconsideration by the court. As noted in the United States versus Oletta, September 28, 1988, the Bail Reform Act is silent on when or if a district judge may consider his or her own detention order pending sentence. In other words, the prosecution told the defense, when it comes to Diddy's bail ruling, kick rocks and flip flops with no socks. I didn't know the prosecution was going to come back swinging like this, but I am telling y'all, there is a war going on behind the scenes. There's a fight on one side to fight for the elites, to give Diddy bail or to give Diddy grace. And then there's another fight on the other side where they're saying, fuck no. And this is proof. Not only did the prosecution say hell no, but they doubled down and said we asking for double the time now that we were asking for before. I think they calling Trump's bluff. This tells me that they don't believe that Trump is even going to will pardon Diddy. And I could be wrong, but I think Trump bluffing. A pardon for Diddy would be catastrophic for Trump's support. Nearly none of Trump's support wants a pardon for Diddy. He could literally, between the Epstein files and Diddy pardon, he could literally lose his base overnight. And is it worth the risk? But the way these prosecutors came back, it don't seem like they believe no pardon is in sight. They are pressing and massing the freaking gas. This news came in late last night when I was supposed to be asleep. And I was up. I don't know why. Oh, I had a late night conversation with somebody that wants me to cover a case. And they have been trying to get with me for a few days now. And I kept kind of pushing it back because my days, it was just, I had a lot of work to do. But I got with them yesterday, so that's why I was up late. Why am I getting all these calls sent to my thing? Somebody's attacking my accounts, y'all. I'm getting all these calls. Who is broken to my phone? What? I'm getting all these calls sent to my phone, y'all. I'm not responding to none of this shit. Talking about your Airbnb verification code, my Lyft code, man, what the hell is going on? My Instacart code? Who the fuck would want to break into my Instacart account? I hate, you know what, these days, y'all, it's like a full-time job trying to keep up with your accounts. Anyway, Melissa, shout out to Melissa for really looking out for Flo and booking her ticket. Y'all don't know how much that I appreciate the people that are just going ahead and booking it and getting out the way, because y'all know I like to plan and do stuff right and be way ahead of schedule. And the quicker we get these slots filled up, everybody is ready to meet each other. The quicker we get these slots filled up, the quicker I can go into phase 2, which is planning everything, all the festivities, and making this event as special as I want it to be. So thank you, Melissa. So we got Melissa, Tracy, Debbie, Dan, and somebody from New York. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So let's get back. So we're gonna go over this article. I don't know where, I don't know why I'm getting all these Airbnb codes. But I'm not gonna worry about it right now. But it's weird. I'm just not gonna respond. So anyway, now let's get to the article. Now that we've read the official, uh, paperwork from the prosecutors, let's get into the article. CBS News: prosecutors seeking long prison term for Sean Diddy Combs and opposing bail. Prosecutors said they now expect music mogul Sean Diddy Combs could face a prison sentence substantially higher than the 4 to 5 years they once thought he was likely to face after his conviction on 2 prostitution-related charges. They made the observation late Thursday in a Manhattan federal court written submission in which they also opposed Combs' request this week to be released on $50 million bail while he awaits on October 3rd sentencing. In early July, Combs, 55, was acquitted of racketeering, conspiracy, and sex trafficking charges, carrying potential life prison terms, but was convicted of 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution for arranging for girlfriends and male sex workers to travel to engage in sexual encounters that he filmed. Each prostitution-related charge carries a potential maximum 10 years in prison. Prosecutors said after the verdict that they thought federal sentencing guidelines meant to prevent wide disparities in sentencing for the same crimes would likely call for a prison term of 4 to 5 years. But they said Thursday they believe the guidelines range will be substantially higher, raising the risk Combs will flee. So they're saying that the fact that there's a potential longer prison sentence, much longer than what the defense is thinking, there's a huge chance that Diddy will try to get the fuck out of this country. Judge Aaron Subramanian will have wide latitude in determining a sentence and can choose to ignore the guidelines, which are not mandatory. Sean Diddy Combs, aka Itty Bitty Diddy, his lawyer have said they believe the guidelines, if properly calculated, will call for 21 to 27 months in prison. On the day of the verdict, prosecutors won a bail fight after defense lawyer Mark Agnifilio argued Combs should be freed immediately on bail. Subramanian denied the defense request, saying Combs had not met the burden of showing by clear and convincing evidence a lack of danger to any person or the community. But he said Agnifilio could renew the request. In doing so Tuesday, Agnifilio cited other cases he said were comparable to Combs' conviction in which defendants were granted bail. And he cited severe conditions at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn. This is where Combs has been held since his September arrest at a New York hotel. He also said Combs was being treated unfairly for engaging in a swingers lifestyle in which he and his girlfriends sometimes invited male sex workers to join them in a multi-day marathon sex performances. Prosecutors said in their filing Thursday that Combs' conviction on the prostitution-related counts carried a mandatory requirement that he remain in jail prior to sentencing, unless he could prove exceptional circumstances, which they said he cannot. They said he should also remain in prison as a danger to the community, a claim Agnifilio disputed in his papers. Sean Combs will not be violent to anyone, as we said in court. This jury gave him his life back, and he will not squander his second chance at life, nor would he do anything to further jeopardize his 7 children not having a father and 4 of his children not having a parent at all. This is what Agnifilio wrote. But the prosecutors came back. Prosecutors also said conditions at the federal lockup had improved considerably before Combs was arrested. A federal judge in January 2024 had blasted conditions at the jail, including its extensive lockdowns and inadequate medical care. Prosecutors said cases cited by Agnifilio in which other defendants received bail were not comparable to the crimes. Combs was convicted of carrying out these said crimes, particularly because of his propensity for violence, the defendant's extensive history of violence, and his continued attempt to minimize his recent violent conduct demonstrates his dangerousness and that he is not amenable to supervision. This is what the prosecutors wrote. The defendant utterly fails to establish by clear and convincing evidence as required that he does not pose a danger to the community. Y'all, this ain't over. I know it felt crazy. This been a crazy week as far as Diddy news. And it seemed like the prosecutor and the government, it seemed like the government was getting bullied. Trump said he gonna pardon him. He's sitting back waiting on the bail hearing. That all seemed like bluff now. The prosecution said, we not laying down. So now what we have a prosecutor that's saying we not going for it. We got defense trying to get Diddy out, and now everything rests on the judge's hands. Now, I wish they would have said in this article, when will the judge respond? Is he going to respond today? Is he going to respond next week? Because this is a hell of a ruling. I don't see him giving Diddy bail, but still, this is a heavy ruling. This judge is not playing. This judge is not playing. So I'm going to be paying close attention. I hope the judge, I don't know, maybe he won't rule today, but I hope he rule today. I want to know. I want to know not only what he rules, but I want to see what he says. I want to see, does he come out and strongly deny it? Does he come out trying to be, diplomatic? I'm trying to read some tea leaves. But as of right now, you can't be mad at the prosecution. They came out swinging. And that's all you can ask. Longer prison sentence is what the prosecutors are seeking. And with the news, of the this Diddy situation going on, right? Did y'all see that they're trying to break down, there's some mysterious there's some mysterious something mysterious going on in the Epstein video. They're reviewing the video and they're saying they saw like an orange figure that they never saw before. I don't know what the hell it is. Like, we don't know what to believe. We don't know what to believe, but at the same time, we need to pay attention because I don't know what's going on. Oh wow, hold up, y'all. I missed this. Sorry, Munoz. Munoz has been holding down the whole chat. Shout out to Munoz for the 1999 super chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I greatly appreciate it. I'm gonna eat good. Remember, this is housewarming week. But Munoz, everybody tell Munoz thank you. If you already did, I'm late. I'm just now checking in the chat. Let's see what people are saying about this longer sentence. Melissa says she's so stoked for the meet and greet weekend. Yeah, this is gonna be nice. Desi says she wish she'll be there, but she'll be following along. What do y'all think? Do y'all think the prosecution is singing? Y'all think the prosecution is gonna do their thing? Oh, look at the light coming in. This is crazy. I'm gonna leave it like that. Y'all think the prosecution is going to be victorious in this ruling? Or y'all think the judge is gonna side with the y'all think the judge is gonna side with the defense? One for the prosecution, two for the defense. Thank you, Linda, for the super sticker. Linda, thank you for the $4.99 super sticker. I really appreciate it. Island, thank you for the $4.99 super sticker. I appreciate it. Friday is payday. Yeah, Melissa said Floyd's eating good today. Sure. All right, y'all, I'm eating good today. Me and my son. Fire Glory say lock him up. Lock him up. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I did not know the prosecution was gonna come out like this. I didn't know the prosecution, but like I said, hey, Courtney says there's a war going on behind the scenes for sure. Yes, I'm telling y'all, because the fact that the way this prosecution not only came out saying that they don't believe he should be getting bail, but they didn't leave it there. They said not only should he not get bail, but we also are going to go for double the time. This is after the speculation in the White House and Trump saying he's sitting back to see how the bail hearing going. It's like they said, we don't believe you. They are not giving any grace at all, y'all. Yeah, yeah, those are definitely scammers. I'm not responding to none of that. Mrs. Sweet Tooth said, change my passwords. Yeah, I will. Anitra said, did my phone just go through an update? No, no, I didn't update my phone. Fire Glory, I'm definitely gonna change my passwords the minute this show is on. Definitely, definitely, definitely. But one, if you think the prosecution, okay, one, if you think he's not gonna get bail, two, if you think he's gonna get bail. Let's get a one in the chat if you think he's gonna get bail. Let's get a two in the chat if you think he's not gonna get bail. Let's see what y'all thinking. Let's see what y'all thinking in the chat. Rosemary, thank you for the 99 cent super sticker, Rosemary Stoner. I think Rosemary might be part of the. Okay, somebody think he getting bail. Bella think he getting bail. Thank you, Rosemary. I appreciate it. Y'all gonna make sure I eat good today. Angie think he's gonna get bail. Oh, it's a lot of people. That's why I said this is a big ruling because this week, I don't blame y'all. This week has been wild. There's so a lot of people, I think it's time for a change. So hopefully we get it too. Okay, two is no bail. My bad. One is bail, two is no bail. If I confuse y'all, I'm sorry. Thank you again for another 99 cent super sticker, Rosemary. I appreciate it. So one is no bail, two is bail. I'm sorry, I think I confused myself. So I was wondering, I was like, shit, it's a lot of people. I thought two was bail. So I was thinking, I said, damn, a lot of people think he about to get bail. Yeah, my bad, Angie. That was my fault. My fault, Angie. Angie said two, and I thought she was saying he thought he was gonna get bail. Sherry says max sentence. Let's pray max sentence. No bail, no pardon. Hell no, baby. We shall see. Sydney said he will get no bail at all. I believe with Bella Smith on this one. I don't think the judge likes him at all. Rosemary is tearing up the 99 cent super stickers. Let's go, Rosemary. Rachel says no bail. Muno says no bail. Well, at least everybody is confident that he's getting no bail. This, like I said, y'all, I don't even be up at 11:30 p.m. Normally at 11:30 p.m., I am asleep. Long gone. Normally by 11:30, not only am I asleep, I'm normally asleep for a few hours by 11:30. But because I had some late meetings on the phone and stuff, I was happen to be up, and I couldn't believe when that paperwork came in from the prosecution. Like I said, I knew they were gonna say that he shouldn't get bail. That was like common sense. I didn't know they were gonna be asking for a longer prison sentence. You know that. I don't know. Like I told y'all, there is a war going on behind the scenes. Lily said no bail, no pardon, no rock, no nothing. No nothing, no nothing, no nothing, no nothing. But hey look, they got me glued. So good morning to the waking bakers. All the waking bakers, you need to take an extra puff on this one. Take an extra puff on this one. Hey, look, take a puff for puff. And I don't even think the defense was ready for that. I don't think the defense was ready for that, for them to come out swinging. Melissa took an extra puff for that, y'all. Puff, 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 pass. This is a crazy situation, but y'all, October 3rd is the day. We all gather in Cleveland, Ohio, October 4th. Will it be a celebration, or are we all going to be mad and crying on each other's shoulder? I think it's going to be a celebration. This prosecutor, they got me feeling a little more confident now. You still puffing though? C-Tuck said he's still puffing. Shout out to C-Tuck in the building, Cleveland, Ohio. My fellow Clevelander, C-Tuck, what it do? C-Tuck, what it do? So y'all, on a side note, real quick before I forget, my son has an interview with AT&T today. So wish my son luck. Throw a prayer in the air that he is about to join the AT&T family. So wish King some luck on his interview today with AT&T. I think that'll be a nice job for an 18-year-old. I think he'll be doing his thing. I think he's going to be doing his thing. I got confidence in him. I believe he's going to get the job. So y'all go ahead and throw some good luck vibes, some blessings, some good energy. Let's get some good energy for King today on his AT&T interview. I'm proud of the boy. He keep plugging along. I told him one thing about life. You don't never lose until you quit. Just look at me. I don't lose because I don't fucking quit. I don't give a shit what happens. I'm going to keep pushing and keep pushing and keep pushing and keep pushing. That's the key to life. I live by the saying, you never fail until you quit. And as long as you never quit, you never fail. So just wanted to make sure I throw that out there. And then we get back to Diddy, itty bitty Diddy. I am impressed and happy about this prosecution team. I like the way they came back. I was wondering after Trump said all that stuff about pardoning Diddy and waiting to see how the bail hearing going. I was wondering how the prosecutors were going to react. And damn it, did they not disappoint? They didn't disappoint at all. They didn't disappoint at all. Like she said, shout out to the prosecution. Island said, good vibes sending out on this interview. Yes, I will let y'all know how everything went on Monday about that, but we're going to continue. So, any final thoughts on the Diddy situation before we move on to the next subject? Or is there anything else before we move on from Diddy? Is there anything else y'all wanted to discuss about Diddy? Oh, and also, if King gets the job at AT&T, all AT&T transactions are going to have to go through King. We're going to run his commissions up. I'm going to be promoting on my social media like I work for AT&T. I'm going to say, if you're getting a new phone, if you're getting service, you're getting Wi-Fi, go see King. So I'm going to be excited. I'm going to be promoting AT&T like I'm an affiliate marketer. Oh, yeah. Y'all. So P-Tuck told me to tell y'all about the real quick while we trying to figure out where we going next. And we're going to talk about, tell me, do y'all want anything else to talk about with Diddy? Is there anything else y'all want to talk about or any questions y'all got about Diddy before we move on? And if you don't have anything else to talk about Diddy, do y'all want to talk about this mystery figure that's seen in the Epstein video right before he was unalived or unalived himself? Or do y'all want to talk about this new lawsuit with Shannon Sharpe for $20 million from the girl who was eating cherries with Usher? Tell me in the comments what y'all want to do while I'm telling this Little Caesar story on Lee Road in Cleveland. Cleveland, y'all done got so thirsty out here, and y'all stealing so much. Go to Little Caesars. Y'all know how y'all go to like the pizza places, and especially Little Caesars, they always had the sodas and the stuff in the vending machine, not in the vending machine, but in the refrigerator. And you just grab it, say, hey, I want a Coke. Y'all, they can't even put no damn sodas in the refrigerator no more. The refrigerator is empty, and it's a sign on there saying you have to ask for which drink you want, and they got to pull them from the back. I couldn't believe it. It's been like that for 100 years. What are y'all doing in Cleveland, man? Little Caesars got to hide the soda pop. They got to pull the soda pop out back from where the damn pizza's at. I said, man, my city, no, we do stuff. We just something else, y'all. I love my city, but come on, y'all. Little Caesars can't even put the pizza. Little Caesars can't even put the pizza. Oh, we're gonna talk about both. We're gonna talk about both, Linda. I just want to know which one y'all want to go to first. Little Caesars can't even put their pops out no more. Somebody said there's bars on the windows at the Dollar Tree over there. So, hey, Rachel said that's how they do it here in my city. So what happened? The times have changed, y'all. You can't even have soda pop out in the refrigerator. So what, people were just grabbing them and leaving? Linda said that's not just Cleveland. So where else they gotta hide the soda pop at, y'all? What cities are y'all in where man, times have changed? Yeah, Aurora, we're gonna get to that at the end. Thank you for bringing that up. There's a crazy story that I'm gonna bring y'all talk about at the very end of this show. There's a manhunt. Some lunatic is on the loose right now out of Tennessee. He's killed 4, left a baby on the porch. We'll talk about that at the end. Punk Rock Girl said, who is stealing 2 liters? Who is stealing 2 liters? Okay, y'all, Kathy is out. She joined a new exercise swim group. Go ahead, Kathy. Kathy's swimming. That's what's up. All right, so yeah, what is it? So $1? All right, so let's talk about this mystery figure. Let's talk about this mystery figure that's seen in the Epstein file, the Epstein video. Then we're gonna talk about Shannon. Then we're gonna talk about that 4 unaliving that has went viral. Everybody's talking about it, but they're saying there's a mystery orange figure seen in Epstein's cell the night before his death, as police video expert gives bombshell theory. Surveillance footage, this comes from the Sun, the U.S. Sun. Surveillance footage showing Epstein's final moments has thrown up more questions than answers. There's an orange figure that was spotted lurking around Jeffrey Epstein's jail cell the night before his death. Footage shows the shadowy figure moving upstairs. A pixelated orange patch can be seen in the CCTV video released by the U.S. Department of Justice earlier this month. This shadowy figure moves up the stairs, staying in shot for several seconds. It then heads in the direction of Epstein's cell block. This is around 10:40 p.m. Just hours later, the 66-year-old convicted sex trafficker was found hanging inside his cell. Officials initially said the mystery person was a prison guard carrying prison clothes. A report to the findings at the time concluded the figure was the last time any CO approached the only entrance to where Epstein was housed. But forensic experts who have analyzed this video have a different take. They told CBS News as part of the investigation into the jail footage that the figure may have actually been an inmate. Connor McCourt, a retired NYPD surgeon and forensic video expert, agrees that the orange would be from a prison jumpsuit, but he believes the figure is clearly wearing an outfit rather than holding it. Now, I don't know, man, what to say. All I know is some people say there's a minute missing from this footage. Some people saying there are 3 minutes missing from this footage. What say you? I'm with you, Fire Glory. And they keep giving us these little tidbits of speculation. Give us the damn vibe. Transparency. Let us know what happened. Quit giving us a little tidbits about some shadowy orange figure. And then we got missing footage. Did y'all hear is 1 minute missing or 3 minute missing? Can y'all let me know in the chat? Because I'm hearing both. Yeah, we don't know how much, but what are y'all saying? What are y'all? Okay, so Angie saying she heard 3 minutes. Yeah, I heard 3 minutes. I heard 1 minute for the longest, but then recently I heard 3 minutes is missing. See what I'm saying? Melissa said 1 minute. See, they are just all over the place with this Epstein stuff. Okay, so Angie said the government said 1 minute. Forensic said 3 minutes. This is crazy. So the new viral rumor is there's some mystery orange figure lurking around and they think it could be an inmate. Okay, Cindy Stewart says my first podcast and I like it. Thank you, Cindy Stewart. I appreciate you. I'm eating good on this Friday. My belly about to be full because you know the super chats all go to a good cause. My belly, and welcome Cindy to the best community on the fucking planet. F-bombs get dropped. Somebody said in Facebook on one of my posts, they said, you were swearing. Why do you have to do so much swearing in this post? I had to turn away or something. And I simply said, how else am I going to tell you that I don't give a fuck what you think? I don't know why people have this society is so used to people not being comfortable in their own skin that they feel the need to control strangers. If I want to drop an F-bomb every other word, it's my prerogative. It's my platform. I'm not going to ever make myself uncomfortable to make somebody else comfortable. If you have to project what you want on me, that's your problem, not my problem. My only thing to do in life is to be comfortable in my own skin and do what makes me happy. And if I want to be comfortable and talk the way I want to talk, that's my business. But if it bothers you to the point where you have to try to project what I should do or tell me what reaction you had to me doing me, that's your problem. You need to find your happiness. You need to find your lane. I am going to do me. And if you come in my comments trying to control me, you're going to get your feelings hurt because I don't try to control anybody. Y'all know me. Live and let live. This is no filter. This is why I call it the Flow Show No Filter. So you already know what the hell you're getting into before you press the fucking play button. This is for grown-ups. This is for people who appreciate someone who is being themselves. That's a lost art these days. A person who is comfortable in their own skin to show you who they really are 24/7. I know a lot of y'all, we're not used to that because in these days, you got people who always showing their representative, then later you find out they really this person or they really that person. No, I'm giving you who the hell I am from the beginning. Do you know how much more work it is to type no filter? I would love to just, when I'm typing in my title, I would love to just say the Flow Show. You know how quick that is? But I take that extra time and added the no filter on there because I am that real. I like people to know what the hell you getting into, so I don't want to hear it. So then if you come in here and try to say something about what I say, how I say it, then I have a right to tell you, with all due respect, I don't give a rat's ass. I go hard for my people. I go hard to amplify messages. I put more work in than 99% of these content creators. I use my platform to help the people more than 99% of these content creators. If a F-bomb bothers you, kick rocks with no socks and a pair of flip-flops. I ain't gonna cry. Like my granny used to say, don't let the good door hit you where the good Lord split you. What that means is when you walk out that door, get the hell on, because I'm slamming that door behind you and we gonna have fun. So I appreciate everybody who supports me unconditionally and appreciates that I'm not on this bitch being phony or trying to be something I'm not or someone I'm not. I am comfortable in my own skin. Get like me. Free as a bird. It feels so good. When you just yourself, it feels so good. I don't have to worry about somebody saying, well, Flo used to be like this. No, Flo been the same from the beginning. You know why? Because I'm just me. I'm not going to be nothing else. And speaking of somebody not being exactly who they are, that's why Shannon Sharpe is in another mess. He's being sued by $20 million. Now he got his partner Ocho caught up in this. Let's get into that really quick. Shannon Sharpe hit with fresh $20 million lawsuit after being fired from ESPN. So real quick, what happened was, if y'all remember, there was a young lady who was at an Usher concert. And at this Usher concert, she was eating cherries. And so off of Usher, and then they had started a rumor that she had a husband and her husband was leaving her. Turned out to not be true. So Shannon Sharpe continued to push the narrative that she was a hoe. You know, he didn't use those words, but was basically saying like she was, disrespecting her husband and anything. And he got millions and millions of people follow that show. Well, this lady was bullied and harassed behind it. This lady is a professional. She's very educated. As a matter of fact, she homeschooled her daughter, and her daughter ended up getting her doctorate as a teenager. These ain't no dummies. This lady is very smart, so she's suing Shannon Sharpe for defamation. And the thing is, she not only went on a national press run to let the world know that story wasn't true, she allegedly contacted Shannon Sharpe in his podcast numerous times to let them know that was misinformation and to stop talking about that. But she says, and her lawyer says, Shannon Sharpe and Ocho continue to push that narrative. So now they are suing for $20 million for defamation. You can't just be saying anything. People don't realize, to some people, it's like, hey, that's a stupid lawsuit. But when you have a platform with millions and millions of people that's generating millions and millions of dollars, you can't just be shooting from your hip and pushing misinformation. People get bullied, harassed, lose jobs, lose income, lose business relationships behind what gets pushed on this internet. So long story short, Shannon Not So Sharpe is in another lawsuit. And until he gets out of this shit, I got a new name for him, and it's Shannon Not So Sharpe. Don't be mad at me, Shannon. Be mad at your damn self. But before we get out of here, y'all, I have to let y'all know about a story. This is, like I told y'all, we always, at the end of the day, we trying to help the common folk on this platform, the Flow Show No Filter. This is no celebrity stuff. This is a depressing, horrific story where we got a man on the loose who has just killed 4 family members and somehow a baby was left stranded. Thank God the baby wasn't harmed, but the baby was left unattended and stranded. So relative of this NBC News, y'all need to pay attention. If you saw my post on Instagram or Facebook, you already know the story, but you need to share this story. There's a manhunt going on. This guy hasn't been found yet. Listen to this story. I'm going to go through it quick as I can. NBC News says relative of 4 found dead in Tennessee says her family trusted murder suspect who was on the run. This asshole's name is Austin Drummond, identified Thursday as a suspect in the killings, has literally been nothing short of amazing to us. Wow. So this guy literally just snapped. This story is going viral. My post is going viral. We're trying to catch this fucker. And so listen to this. A relative of 4 people found dead in Tennessee this week described her family as heartbroken and confused. Said on yesterday on Facebook, the suspect had literally been nothing short but amazing to them. He treated them well. I don't know what the hell happened. The statement, written by a woman who identified herself as the sister-in-law and aunt of 3 victims, was posted after the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation identified the suspect as Austin Robert Drummond, 28. Drummond, who is wanted on charges of first-degree murder, aggravated kidnapping, firearm offenses, remains at large and should be considered armed and dangerous. Let's see if I can show y'all his picture. Probably not. Oh, there's his picture. This is the guy. He has killed 4 family members, left the baby stranded, whatever. He is on the run. Lake County, Tennessee. Who knows how far he has got by now. He is on the most wanted list. $15,000 if you turn this guy in. The victims were found Tuesday in Tennessee's Lake County. They were all relatives of the infant who was discovered in the front yard of a home. The child was alive and is being evaluated. What happened was the child was abandoned and a witness saw the infant in a car seat and dialed 911. They say they trusted this guy. Drummond previously dated a sister of Rose, the abandoned child's grandmother. Wilson and Adriana Williams were the infant's parents, and I guess the uncle was killed. They're saying that this guy was very close to the family, and he cared for everyone. They say we never expected him to cause any harm to anyone, much less anyone in our family. We are heartbroken. We are confused. We are devastated. We are mortified. We are hurting. Our kids are hurting. We want justice for my sister-in-law, my niece, my nephew, and my niece's boyfriend. This is a sad story. His name is Austin Drummond. And right now, allegedly, he is a piece of shit, y'all. And his family is mortified of somebody that they thought was actually someone who was loving them and taking care of and helping out the family, all of a sudden kills everybody. I don't like it. And I don't like it. But I posted it on my story. I posted it on my story. I'm trying to do everything to help this family get justice. Somebody said, Cindy said she's seen it on the news. Yeah, so please share that story, y'all. Thank you, Angie. Hey, Angie, we all broke. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Bread is $50. Gas is $100. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I appreciate the $1.99. Angie, you always show so much support. And trust me, I could take that $1.99 and get me a 2-liter soda from Little Caesars. That they got them in the back. People stealing $2 sodas, but see, because I got a community that supports me unconditionally, we don't have to steal sodas. I can take this $1.99 that Angie just sent me and grab me a Pepsi. Thank you so much, Angie. It all counts, and I appreciate it. Now, somebody said, do you have to get the ticket today? I never said you had to get the tickets for the Flow Show podcast meet and greet today. I just strongly urge you to get it as soon as you can because it is filling up, and I can only accommodate 20 people for this historic event. You can get them whenever you can get them. I never said you had to get them today. I just recommended that you get it because they are filling up fast. People are buying it. And I feel like the 20 slots are going to fill up by the end of next week, if not sooner. But I want everybody who is a diehard podcaster, we're doing a live episode. There will be food catered. We're doing game night. We're doing dinner. We're doing karaoke. We'll have some merch. We're taking pictures. And this is a 2-day event. This is a 2-day event. Saturday is all the stuff I listed. Karaoke, game night. We meet up. The Wake and Bakers. Wake and Bake. I might even wake and bake with y'all. Who knows? I might even wake and bake with y'all. I might even bring some wake and bake. Who knows? But Sunday is when we will be taping the live Flow Show No Filter episode. And we're going to do it talk show style. Because remember, the sentencing will have the sentencing information for Diddy. So on this Flow Show No Filter episode, I'm old enough to remember Phil Donahue and Oprah How they used to have everybody in the crowd standing up and talking shit. Well, this Flow Show No Filter episode, I want everybody who's in the building who wants to speak to stand up and say what y'all think about the Diddy sentencing. We don't know what the verdict, what the sentence is going to be, but all we know is that weekend we're going to meet and greet and talk and say what the hell we think about it. So I'll put the link in the chat one more time. Also, let me shout out a recent subscriber. This is the meet and greet weekend where the Flow community, we all coming together, and we want to do this more and more. As y'all know, I am setting the tone. I am a trailblazer. I am doing things with my platform no media is doing. No media is bringing their community together. Trump supporters, Kamala supporters, Biden supporters, independents, black, white, old, young, male, female. No media platform is bringing their community together like I am. No media platform has a diverse crowd like I have. I'm changing the game. This is why TMZ has a live streaming show Monday through Friday, like me now. This is why you see a lot of people covering what I cover. We at the Flow community, we are setting the standard. This Flow community meeting and meet and greet is bigger than a meet and greet. This is a bonding of a community that we are going to push forward and work together and love each other and push forward and make change happen. If you understand the journey, I look forward to seeing you there. This is bigger. This ain't just some meet and greet. I am not an attention whore. I don't even come out. People who've been following me from the beginning know that the first time I ever even came out to meet people was the Diddy trial. I don't care about being famous. I do this for y'all. To be honest, I can sit in my apartment and do stories for the rest of my life and not even go outside. As long as I got my son by me and my family by me, I'm good. I don't need no fucking attention at all. If y'all know me from the beginning, you know my podcast blew up audio. I don't need a video podcast. You know why I do video? Because my audio people kept DMing me saying that, hey, I want to see you. I would love for you to do a video podcast. And they kept asking me and they kept asking me. And one thing my people know, if you keep asking me, I appreciate the support so much. I said, you know what? Fuck it. The same way I do my audio, all I got to do is get a laptop with a camera on it. And now we video. But I was audio. I'm a behind the scenes person. I don't care about attention. So this meet and greet that I'm busting my ass to put together, this is just about a bonding thing. I want to continue to move forward. I'm looking in the future. I want these meet and greets to be hundreds and thousands of people. Hundreds and thousands of the Flow community meeting up in different areas. Different trips. Like a family reunion. This is my vision. This just first meet and greet is just a small step towards a bigger goal. No media platform will have the strength and the backing that I'm going to have because I am somebody who really cares and sit down with my people and talk to my people and DM my people back. Y'all know, y'all send me DM. I get thousands of DMs, but when I get DMs from my supporters, I try my best to answer because I'm on a different mission. So if you want to be a part of history, I look forward to seeing you at the first meet and greet weekend retreat where we're going to shoot a live episode. We're going to talk about the Diddy sentencing. We're going to have game night. We're going to have karaoke. We're going to bond. We're going to eat food. We're going to put a face to the words. That's all I want to do. If you understand the mission, I look forward to seeing you there. If you just thinking it's just a meet and greet and it's just some just come meet Flow and that's it, then you don't understand my movement. This is for people who understand my movement and understand my passion for bringing together diverse people, diverse cultures, and I understand the power in the movement. If you understand the power in the movement, I will see you there October 4th. We are doing something, and I tell you this, wait till as we get going, watch how many platforms, watch how many other publications start trying to do everything we do. Mark my words, you will start to see other media platforms try to bring together their base, but it's going to be too late. We already gone. We already doing it. Been there, done that. I love each and every last one of y'all. I just want y'all to know that this meet and greet weekend that we putting together, this is bigger than that. This is a small step towards a bigger goal, a bigger vision that I have. One day it's going to be thousands of us meeting together in a different city. We might be meeting up in Nashville. It's going to be thousands of us. And we all going to be loving each other, and we all going to not take no shit. And we all going to be standing for victims together. So I appreciate everybody who has been on this journey with me. It's been a hell of a ride. I couldn't have done this without y'all. Like I said, the people who really know me, this is for the day ones. The people who really follow me know I don't give a damn about no attention. That is why my podcast was audio for the longest. I like just being a voice. But I also don't like once my fans and supporters are asking for something and multiple people keep asking, it's hard for me to say no because I appreciate and I am so grateful for the support. So I started doing the video podcast. I think it was like February when I started. I said, you know what? Let me go ahead and start adding the video to the audio. But anybody who's been here from the beginning know that my audio podcast is bigger, is the biggest. My audio podcast is way bigger than my video because my audio podcast was started. But y'all kept asking, and now I'm video. And now y'all know how many people have asked me for meet and greets and wanting the Flow community to come together and wanting me to show up here and show up there. So I'm doing a meet and greet. But to be honest with y'all, I'm not the type of person, like I told y'all, I could stay in the house forever. I really can. I don't have to be out and seeing everybody. I just love my fans and my supporters. I don't give a damn about nobody else. It's my fans, my supporters, and my family. That's all I care about. Those are the only people who move me. I don't care about strangers. I don't care about people who just around for celebrity reasons or around because somebody famous. I don't give a shit about none of that. So I look forward to it, man. I can't wait to meet everybody. Tracy, Libby Bear, Melissa, Lily, Laura, Monique, Sybil, Rachel. You know, I am so close. I could name about I could probably name 100 or 200 of my diehard supporters right off the top of my head. That is how in tune I am to who follows me, who supports me, and that's how much I appreciate it, y'all. So I look forward to having this weekend. It's got a lot of surprises for y'all, but like I said, I think the biggest surprise is going to be that live episode. I look forward to hearing y'all speak, and we are growing fast. We are growing very fast. We are growing very fast, y'all. And y'all, yeah, I like that too. I like that, Angie. And everybody fine. Everybody in this community look good. That's another thing. I don't know how that happened, but Angie just said it herself. We are some great looking kiss-ass chicks. And I co-sign that. Everybody got swag. Everybody look good. Everybody smart. Everybody funny. Y'all think I'm funny. Y'all funny. Lily says, I appreciate you so much, Flo, and thank you for this beautiful community. I appreciate it too, Lily. Like I said, put it like this. Anybody who knows me know that the only reason I'm even doing this meet and greet is because how much love I have for y'all. I am not. I'm really a loner by nature. I'm the person who don't even want to be around. I just kind of want to be to myself. But when it comes to my fans and my supporters and people who love and appreciate me, I will do whatever. I will get out of my comfort zone. My comfort zone is staying in my own world, staying in my own house, and staying out of everybody's way and just recording my videos and pushing for change. That's my true comfort zone. For me to go out and do meet and greets and go see this person and go cover stories, I do that for y'all. I could have not went to the Diddy trial. It was not one of my favorite things or like I wasn't pressed to go to the Diddy trial. If it was just up to me and I was just only thinking about me, I would have stayed in Cleveland or Puerto Rico and just covered the trial. But for my fans and my supporters, y'all have my back so much. I figured out a way to do subscriptions so we could go half. And I took my ass out to the Diddy trial. That's not something that wasn't one on my bucket list. I didn't go. I don't care about going to these events. I'm a behind the scenes, off the radar guy. But for y'all, I will do shit that I never thought I would do. Perfect example, this fucking podcast. My platform was already big, for 2 years? People have been asking me to do a podcast for a year and a half before I finally did it. And why did I do it? Because so many of my supporters kept saying, you need a podcast, Flo. I want to hear you longer. These 3-minute videos ain't enough. And I just couldn't see myself talking for no hours and hours. But enough supporters and fans kept saying it. And I said, if they saying it, it must be something I need to do. And that's how I started a podcast. I wasn't about to do no podcast. I did a podcast because y'all kept saying, Flo, you need a podcast. I was content dominating social media. I was making good money dominating social media and just making 3-minute videos. But I do listen to y'all. And listening to y'all took me far. So I'm going to continue to listen to y'all. Y'all said, hey, we need to get together. I want to meet everybody in the Flo community. I want to meet Flo. Y'all kept saying that for a while. And I finally figured out a way to make it make sense. And that's why we are here. So like I said, y'all, I appreciate y'all. Look at Angie say, yeah, fine as fuck. This is a fine ass community. Tracy said, our Flo men will be protected. Yes, the men in this community are very protected, and y'all know the women are very protected as well. Y'all know that me and C Tuck and whoever else will go fucking hard and go hard in the paint for y'all. So like I said, y'all, it's Friday. We just talking shit at this point. We covered everything we need to cover. Angie said, it's my energy that brought us together. I'm so happy that my energy did it. Angie said, Flo, facts flow is flowing always. Fire Glory says, I'm out, love this community, lock Diddler up, forever person, waving hands, yellow heart. Oh, I don't know what, I think my internet is true. I mean, hey, shout out to T-Mobile. Let me tell y'all something before I get out of here. I was on the phone with T-Mobile for hours last night, cussing them out because I got this new Wi-Fi for the new place and the signal was weak. I said, y'all can't fuck my show up tomorrow. I said, y'all need to send some damn signals out. I was on the phone with the technician for hours last night. And we didn't have no problem. They fixed it. So let's shout out to T-Mobile. You know, we always we always straightening people out, I should say. But I was mad last night because I went and got this brand new Wi-Fi. I got the best Wi-Fi they had, and the signal was weak. I called them like, I got a show in the morning, and I can't be having no horrible Wi-Fi signal. Y'all got to do something. I had every technician at T-Mobile sending my modem all kind of signals. They was like, turn it off and turn it back on, and sending me a signal and power off and power it back on. I woke up this morning, they were still working on my shit. It was PIN numbers. It was PIN numbers coming to my device. And when I got on today, my signal was strong. So shout out to T-Mobile, because they know. I told them, I said, I can't be in the morning having no horrible signal. Because like Melissa said, the Flow Show fam movement is here and strong. And we got the strong Wi-Fi to back it up. Oh, yeah, we got Anthony, too. We got Anthony. We got Munoz. We got Munoz. I forgot about Anthony. What's up, Anthony? Shout out Anthony, y'all. We got Anthony. We got Munoz. Anthony said, blow it in the sky. I'm looking out the window now. Yes, yes, yes. Man, I went to Verizon. No, T-Mobile is good. I went to Verizon. Verizon had me trying to jump through too many hoops. And I didn't have time, so I went to T-Mobile. But T-Mobile is strong. We didn't have any problems today. We didn't have any problems today. The internet is good. The internet was interneting today. So again, y'all, I want everybody to have a safe. Hey, my boy Anthony said, what's up, Flo Daddy? What's up, Anthony? Hold it down. Hold it down, Anthony. Liddy said, here you go, Anthony. Y'all ready to puff pass? Y'all ready to puff pass in Cleveland? Let's get it. Oh, see, I almost forgot to shout out a subscriber. Stephanie Kabata. Thank you for the $6 donation, Stephanie. Everybody tell Stephanie we appreciate her subscription. She actually got a $6 subscription. We only asked for a minimum of $3, and Stephanie went ahead and did $6. She did double the amount for the subscription. So Stephanie, I'm sorry if I say your last name wrong, but it's spelled Cebada. Everybody show Stephanie some love, y'all, in the comment section for subscribing to the podcast, helping keeping the lights on, keeping the Wi-Fi strong, and keeping your boy Flo happy. Thank you, Stephanie. Hey, Punk, who said, what's up, Munoz? Munoz, everybody give Munoz. Hey, y'all, Munoz is the supporter of the week, y'all. Let's give Munoz a special thank you and some special love. He's really been very supportive, super chats. He produced one of the shows this week. Let's give Munoz some special love. He definitely held us down this week, y'all. It was another comment in here that I wanted to get to. Somebody said, Flo, wait. What's up, Fire Glory? Tracy says, Stephanie, welcome to the Flo fam, the Flo Show fam. Munoz, have an awesome weekend. Tracy said, I jumped on to see my Flo fam. Now I got to rewatch to get the info. Yes. Desi says, Munoz has been a great supporter. Love your work, bro. Appreciate everybody, y'all. Have a safe weekend. Let's help try to get that asshole out of Tennessee. Let's help him bring justice to that family. If the judge rules today, I'm gonna go live again if I have time. So make sure y'all all have y'all notifications turned on YouTube, because if the judge rules today, I don't think I'll be able to wait till Monday. I think I'm gonna have to go live later if I have time. So make sure y'all YouTube notifications is turned on, just in case the judge rules today. I don't know if he will. I haven't heard anything. Oh wow, somebody said they want to give you a gift card for your housewarming. Where can I, Flo? I don't know. How can I do that? How can I get a gift card? Or are you gonna do mail it? How can you do that? Y'all give me some ideas. Fire Glory says she wants to give me a gift card for the housewarming. Where can she? Y'all got any ideas? I need a gift cards can go through email. Amazon gift card. How about an Amazon gift card, Fire Glory? Either an Amazon gift card or an e-card. That is smart, because that's quick and it's immediate, and I can use it immediately. I don't even have to wait. So, Fire Glory, are you familiar with a email and a gift card? You can email it to flowdaddyflow@gmail.com. Flowdaddyflow. Yeah, I'll accept crypto. I'll accept crypto, Bitcoin, food stamp, EBT card, rewards points, whatever. We accept it all, big dog. Shout out to Virgil in the building, y'all. Hey, look, the Flow Show fam men are standing strong. Angie said, spending right away. Hey, Fire Glory, if you send me that, I got so much shit I got to get. If you send me that gift card before the email is already downloaded, it'll be spent. You'll be like, damn, the email's still sending, and Floating already spent the shit. Hey. Okay, hey, pop card. Punk Rock Girl said my dispensary has a rewards points program. Hey, Fire Glory, I'm sure you got a lot. Okay, so he said, fuck yeah, I'll ping you for a receiving address. Thank you so much. Oh, some other thing I'm working on, y'all. Now, this is a couple months down the road, a few months down the road, but I am planning a trip to Ghana. I'm gonna go out to Ghana for like 2 weeks. I'm going out to Ghana for 2 weeks. I might be able to sit down with the president of Ghana, but I want to go out to Ghana, and I'm doing a flow on the go, and I want to cover Ghana, and they got a lot of stuff going on there. A lot of like, they're really bringing that country up. And I was talking about it with my friends yesterday. So this is like a few months down the road, but I'm just letting y'all know stuff that I'm working on. I am going to Ghana by the end of this year, and I'm excited. I have a friend who hooked me up with somebody who is native to the country but also lives in America. We all family. We've been knowing each other. I don't know the Ghana guy, but the guy who connected us is my boy Rock. We've been friends for decades at this point. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I've never been to Africa. I've always wanted to go, and I'm definitely going to plan. I'm going to take a trip to Ghana, and we haven't solidified it, but he said there's a strong chance that I will be able to have an interview with the president of Ghana. So that would be huge. So anyway, shout out to Cindy Stewart, our newest member, y'all. Everybody show Cindy Stewart some love. Cindy Stewart she said today was her first podcast and she liked it. So let's get the I'm outs in the chat, y'all. Let's get the I'm outs in the chat. The email will say, C-Tuck says, I'm out. Have a safe and wonderful weekend, everybody. Libby Bear says, I'm out. Love you, Flo and family. I will be on the cruise next week. Miss you guys already. Oh, Libby Bear, enjoy your cruise. You know we're going to miss it. They're vapes. Y'all coming in with the I'm outs. Let's see. Virgil says, I'm out. Muno says, I'm out. Punk Rock Girl says, I'm out. Sherry says, you can email it. Rachel says, I'm out. Have a great weekend, family. Stay safe. Thank you, Stephanie. Welcome to the family. Lily says, have a wonderful weekend, family, and I'm out. Much love to you all. Angie says, happy Friday, fam. Stay safe and enjoy your days, and I'm out. Fire Glory says, I will send it with my real name, Gloria. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. King appreciate it. Melissa says, have a great weekend, Flow Show fam and Wake and Bake crew. And I'm out. Thank you so much, everybody. Wonderful show. I enjoyed today's show so much. Like I said, sign up for the Flow Meet and Greet Retreat Weekend, the Kick It with the Flow Show community, the podcast. We're doing a live podcast episode, singing, dancing, game night, eating, waking, baking, bonding, all of the above. Look forward to seeing y'all. Food stamps. Sherry says food stamps are the best. And and we're gonna end on this one. Tatum says, I'm out. No, she says, I'm out. Have a great weekend and stay safe, everybody. But as always, I love y'all. But I'm